Kelvin Galbraith of Ward 1 in Burlington joining me in studio today, and we're talking all about the future development of the ward. Now there's lots of items on the table, so can you give us an update as to what will be happening over the next little while?
So the main hub of development in Aldershot is the mobility hub. Currently on hold because the region is doing a study on all of their employment lands on either side of the QEW and 403. So currently those lands are on hold, but there is a development underway right now, the Addy Station West development. So there's, I think, 427 units that are under construction as we speak, due to take some occupancy this December. So I know the business community is very excited to have that development completed. That's kind of our first development in our mobility hub as of yet. And this is only phase 1 of their development. They have a phase 2 that'll be coming in the near future. We'll probably see some taller buildings there, and we'll see some more retail. We really need that second grocery store in West Aldershot, and I'm working with them to hopefully bring something like that to that development. So that's, and then we have King Paving. They're looking at a new site up on the North Service Road. So we really want to get them out of the mobility hub because we want to generate, the new development that we want around the GO stations is more residential and commercial, and that heavy industry that brings dirt and dust to the mobility hub is really not desired.
And that truck traffic, we know that that's a concern as well for residents.
Yeah, exactly. So if we can get those up to the service road and then they just hop on the highway and back to their site, it would be a win for everybody. So that's kind of the biggest development in Aldershot, but that's a slow-moving one. It'll evolve over the next several years. We do have the former Bingo Hall Plaza, Home Hardware. So Home Hardware has moved out of there, and we've kept them in Aldershot. They moved to 29 Plains Road West, just near the Waterdown Road exchange there. So we've kept them in Aldershot, but then so that building is mostly vacant now, and there's a development proposal currently at LPAT, but we'll see probably a bunch of townhomes and a couple of towers and more retail at the front there. So that's coming in the next year or two. So.
And about the traffic, I know some people are concerned about that. That was an item up for discussion as well during the election and moving forward. So where are you sitting with that issue? So
traffic's really a regional issue. It's there's not one thing that I think Burlington can do to make it go away. But traffic in terms of Ward 1 and Plains Road specifically, at the moment the province is doing an EA study on the 403. So they've frozen land on 60 meters on either side of the 403 to do this study. And what we'll likely see out of that study is a recommendation to add HOV lanes on the 403, which gives us another lane to work with. I mean, the 403 is a real bottleneck that goes through Aldershot. And what happens is a lot of people know it's going to be slow, so they spill off onto Plains Road, onto the North Service Road, and then those arteries become bottlenecks. So we really need to start with fixing the 403. Then once they're done their study, the lands will not be frozen anymore, and we can add our South Service Road. So that's would connect King Road and Waterdown Road, and give another east-west artery to get cars through, and that will really take the weight off of the North Service Road and Plains Road, and then we can see how those roads are doing. But I mean, possibly in the future the North Service Road could do with another lane, because there's a lot of development going up on the North Service Road. The Mercedes Group is looking to expand their operation and add 5 additional dealerships on the North Service Road. So,
so lots to come, of course, for the ward, and we'll continue to get updates from you as they continue to happen. So, but thank you very much for joining us here today and giving us our update. And for those in the ward, you can contact Kelvin at kelvin.galbraith@burlington.ca, or you can call 905-335-7600, and that extension is 758.